Notwithstanding the dread they put in numerous individuals, snakes are really under danger in their own indigenous habitat. Between the weights brought about by obtrusive species and the steady devastation of their living spaces, it's no big surprise that there are various snakes that are undermined with termination. Short-nosed sea snake. The Sahul reef snake, also called the short-nosed ocean snake, is a basically jeopardized ocean snake whose environment is generally contained in a little territory off the shoreline of northwestern Australia. This snake, whose logical name is Iposaurus aprefrontalis, gets its name from the way that it has a little head and a short, pointed nose. The Sahul reef snake inclines toward sandy zones with scanty coral and can satisfy 10 years in nature. It has so far just been found inside the zone of two reefs, Ashmore and Hibernia, while this snake was once generally bound to fill up until the 1990s. Its numbers have dwindled so much that no people have been recorded in studies since 2000. While the purposes behind this present snake's vanishing inside its living space are obscure, it has been speculated that serious coral blanching and debasement might be a significant guilty party. Round Island boa Castria dusumeri, otherwise known as the Round Island keel-scaled boa, is found only on Round Island, Mauritius. Adults can reach up to 1.5 meters (5 feet) in length. They're dark brown on their upper side, and their bellies are lighter with a smattering of dark spots. The snake gets its name from small, keeled scales that cover its body. The species has recently been reintroduced to another island, Gunner's Coin, and although there were less than 250 mature Round Island boas in 1996, their numbers have now increased to around 1,000. This is due in large part to the eradication of invasive species such as goats and rabbits, which has led to the return of much of their native habitat. These snakes are part of a captive breeding program that will help in ensuring their continued survival. They lay up to 12 eggs at a time, and incubation usually lasts around 90 days. Aruba Island rattlesnake. The Aruba Island diamondback, or Crotalus unicolor, is a basically imperiled poisonous snake that is endemic to the Caribbean island of Aruba, found simply off the shore of Venezuela. The snakes generally have a uniform dark or light earthy-colored body tone, despite the fact that they some of the time have jewel-formed markings on their backs. The snake is nighttime during the blistering mid-year months, yet will wander out during the cooler early morning and late evening periods. The rattler is viviparous, which implies that it brings forth live youthful instead of laying eggs. It has an expected life expectancy of as long as 20 years, and its eating routine is comprised of predominantly rodents, winged creatures, and reptiles. It is assessed that there are just 230 enduring grown-ups in the wild, with around 100 additional grown-ups in imprisonment. This snake is tragically undermined by infringing human turn of events. It just has around 25 square kilometers, 9.5 square miles, of lacking environment in which it endures. The presentation of goats has likewise negatively affected the vegetation of the island, decreasing these snakes' living space significantly further. Orlos viper. Vipera orlovi is local to the Black Sea district of Russia, where it is endemic to the Caucasus area. It was uniquely in 2001 that Orlov snake was isolated as an unmistakable animal categories from the firmly related Caucasian snake. This snake has a three-sided head and long, venomous teeth which are collapsed against the top of the mouth when not being used. Despite the fact that the tones and examples of the snakes can change from example to example, they are generally earthy-colored, dim, or yellow-dark with earthy-colored or dark crisscross bands. All of snakes have been appeared to eat a wide scope of nourishments, for example, mice, reptiles, frogs, and creepy crawlies. It's assessed that there are under 250 grown-ups in nature. The Orlov snake experiences inescapable poaching because of its notoriety as a pet. With under 100 square kilometers, 38 square miles, of normal territory remaining, the Orlov snake is presently recorded as fundamentally imperiled. St. Lucia racer snake recently proclaimed the rarest snake in the world. The St. Lucia racer is located on a tiny island just off the coast of St. Lucia, a tropical Caribbean island. While these snakes once existed on St. Lucia, they were eradicated when invasive predators such as the mongoose and black rat were introduced to the island, killing these small snakes and poaching their eggs. They were actually declared to be extinct in 1936, but were rediscovered on Maria Major in 1973, where the snakes managed to survive due to the lack of mongooses. This non-venomous snake reaches a maximum length of just under 1 meter, 3 feet, and is usually light brown in complexion with a distinctive brown stripe running from the neck down to the tail, with a recent survey indicating that as few as 18 of these snakes exist on the island. The St. Lucian racer is one of the rarest animals in the world. Currently, major conservation efforts are underway to protect these snakes before they become extinct. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel and please make sure to subscribe.